Okay, so hello everyone. We're here today in our first podcast. We've been doing a lot of research, we've been talking a lot, and actually it's about creating value.
Yes.
We want to create value and also create an impact because this is what the world needs. More storytellers, more people who want to make change, and I'm here with Gurami. Actually, I believe he's my soulmate. I don't know what he is, but tell me more about yourself so the audience knows who you are.
So, I would say in this life, I'm 20 years old. In this connection, I'm very athletic. I train twice a day. So I just try to keep my stamina up, keep the heart rate going, stay healthy, eat not productive food, but eat quality food.
Okay.
And just be conscious about my surroundings, and that's just where I am at the moment. I'm just trying to find my perfect spot and just try to stay on that.
Okay, that's very good. You're making these good habits.
Yeah, I'm trying to develop more new habits, but truth is like gold, it's obtained when the dirt is washed off. So you also have to wash your own dirt off, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
my
like
own
the bad
dirt is
habits.
like the bad habits.
Yeah. Everyone has them.
Yes, everyone has them.
Tell me more about your bad habits.
Wasting time. Wasting time is a big bad habit.
Yeah.
What
I
is a bad
understand.
habit? Like, I know I can do so much more than watch a series about who killed Malcolm X.
Yeah.
I was watching it on Netflix because it's a great figure. I liked him. He had this spirit, bro. That he just went to war on cameras. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
he inspired, like, he had his own army and 100,000 of people, and they were supporting him, and he made good habits from them, and and that interests me, But I would rather be doing business. That's what I'd rather be doing.
Business.
Like being active and adding real value. Yes, that's what I
Yes.
love most.
Indeed.
Yes.
Make change. We want
Yes,
to make change.
but change ourselves first.
Yes.
That's important.
Yes.
If
That's
I
the
can-
hard thing,
And it is the hard thing, but you have to like weapon yourself for tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you become stronger today, so you have less. It's like don't you have an elastic, like?
No,
it's like
not here. But I know what
the
you
harder
mean.
you pull, the harder it comes back.
Yeah, it's like
but-
gym.
Yes, and you have to create this resistance, and you have to set new limits for this resistance. Like, there is no limit. So if you want to do 10 push-ups, do 15, and don't even think about 15. Just do 20 push-ups, or do a lot of push-ups, and then you're tired, and then start counting. That's what Muhammad Ali did,
Yeah.
He did, like, He
Yeah.
started doing push-ups, and when he was tired, he said like 1, 2, 3. Now we are like, I'm at 15, and I'm.
Yeah.
But that's
I know.
not how it works.
That's
The mindset comes after you're tired,
indeed.
And
Indeed.
yeah, that just something
Motivates
that
you.
just came to my mind. I just wanted to share.
Yeah, nice.
Because we are here to share our thoughts, aren't we?
Indeed.
So,
Indeed.
Yes. And I also have one question for you. Like, I have a lot of questions, but one was
Yes.
the first one that comes up in my head is, how was your youth as a kid? Like, the stage from 8 years to 18. How was that?
Actually, I have been doing a lot of things, multiple things. I failed a lot, and I failed a lot, like everyone. I was doing a lot of soccer. I was having also a Minecraft server, and to have a new version of yourself or myself, I have to basically let the old self go to get into a next level version of myself. And my youth, it was so fun. It is beautiful because I had, in comparison to other people, you see the world, they're in pain. A lot of people don't even have like food, and look, we have a roof on top of our head. I'm so thankful that I have a beautiful youth, and also I'm an air-rise, which means I'm a ram, So I push. If I want something, I push. I believe also what you are seeking is also seeking you. So basically, I was thinking about all the things that I'm doing, and the thing is, when I try so hard on things, they don't come. If you let it go, they come.
Yes, I can give a lot of examples like that. Like, when you're chasing a girl, she's not chasing you.
Yeah.
And when you're chasing a cat, the cat is running away from you. It's not coming to you. But when you have something the cat wants, then he'll come to you.
Yes,
So
indeed,
that's
indeed,
how it works.
indeed.
That's how it works.
So
That's
basically, yes, and how can you do that? Make the cat chase you.
By being more valuable. Like,
Yeah.
how do you get what the cat wants? Know what the cat wants.
Yeah.
Master what the cat wants. And keep
Master.
it close to you. So the cat comes to you. That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how I visualize it. Yeah.
So yeah, I've met Gurami actually in the Fifth Avenue in Hasselt, and I saw you looking at me. I was looking at you. We were connected, and I felt I had to talk to you. And then I talked to you, and then boom, it happened. And then you said your name was Gurami, and my YouTube channel was naming Guru Rami, and that was a weird moment because I was like, whoa, how can this happen? And then after that, we also realized that we have so much things the same in common, you know, like for example, we make music, we want to make videos, here we are making videos, we do a lot of gym, we build good habits, we want to make change, and this and that and this and that. And this is where the good thing comes, because we can make such a great collaboration, and this is just the beginning of it. Now, what would you like to make here, or which legacy would you like to leave here in this world?
On Earth.
Yeah.
Or on Mars. No. On Earth, I would like to leave a legacy of information. That's
Okay.
what I would like to do. Like, leave in this world, information is like content, you know, you can see it as content. And when I upload content, like I'm teaching some kid at the other side of the world some way of thinking that can improve his life. So that is one of the greatest legacies, you know, because you can maybe make 20 million more as me, but be 20 times less successful as me.
Okay.
That's how
I
watch at things. If I have to look at the bigger picture, I just want to be a source of information, but of
Indeed. Information.
I don't want a specific way of thinking. I don't want that people say, he's the guy that thinks this way. I am a positive thinker, but only if it is constructive enough and it doesn't talk about the bad sides of the world. You know, like people are dying and kids don't have food and this and that.
Yeah.
There is not one perfect way. And even in martial arts, even in business, even in podcasts, there are many ways. And we should try to obtain what is useful and neglect what is useless.
Indeed.
Or is it?
Yeah, it's the other way around.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. But that's how we were programmed in school, like that, you know.
Yeah.
First the positive, then the negative. No,
Yes.
first negative, then positive.
Yes, that's the truth. Like in school, they always told me like you can't fail. You can't fail for a test. But the tests that I failed on were the ones that motivated me, you know. Because when I had a 9, I just went home. I just bought candies. I just told my mom, just buy me candies. I would go and eat candies like a little fat kid. But at test, I got 4. This in America is probably an F.
Yeah, that's an F.
Yes, like when I would have Fs, I would just go home and not cry but be in a bad mood, you know, just like I failed and I should do it again because everyone thinks I'm a failure now, you know, I failed, but it's actually the failures that make your character, you know?
Yeah.
Because when you're successful, you don't know struggle. And when you don't know struggle hits us all, you know. Maybe you on 47 and me on 43, we don't know that, but it hits us. And when you're tough as nails, I think you can withstand the storm, you know.
Life gets very hard for a lot of people, and when you become strong and when you get hit rock bottom and then you stand up, well, those people are unstoppable, they say, or indeed. And yeah, we have actually very much things to talk about, you know. And the thing is, do you know something about the plastic problem? Because the viewers of my channel, they know what's up, they know what's going, they know what's going on, and I think to make a podcast about this, talking about that.
You know, when we were at Fifth Avenue, I heard you and your colleagues talk about some plastic problem, and I was kind of interested about it. One ear was with you guys, the other ear was with my girlfriend at the moment. And tell me more.
Tell me more. Well, basically,
I'm not informated.
Well, yeah, of course. It's a big problem, and people, we all love plastic. We use it every day. For example, here, it's here with me. I have 2 drinks, and basically plastic is everywhere. And here, it's everywhere, and we can't live without it. So basically, plastic is one of the world's best inventions. Why? Because it's everywhere. We can't live without it. Now, because it's everywhere, and because we produce so much plastic, it has become a problem.
How destructive is it?
How destructive? Well, it's destructive in many ways because we burn the plastic,
Yes.
or we throw it onto landfills, or we throw it in the ocean. And what happens? It becomes microplastic. Do you know what microplastic is?
It's probably plastic in a very small.
Yeah, like...
Explain it to me.
Yeah, so basically you also have nanoplastics, which
Yes.
are plastics you can't see with the naked eye. So...
Oh, okay.
So...
Like, are they flying in the air and stuff?
Yeah, so plastic also goes into the air.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
we breathe, we drink, and we eat every week, one credit card, which is a total weight of 5 grams. So this is what we are eating 1 week. So basically, it's becoming a problem. Well, it actually is already a very big problem.
Yeah, like I don't want to eat that.
You don't want to eat that,
I don't.
indeed.
So how do we? What will us prevent eating a credit card? You know, what will make the change?
Yeah. So
is there something?
what you can do is buying a water filter, which
Okay.
removes the microplastic from it. You can
Like
also
a-
stop
it's
eating
like a
fish.
boiler? It's like a boiler.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can. There are multiple filters on the market, which I will leave a link in the description for the viewers. Also, you can stop eating fish
Okay.
because in the fish you will find it. You
But
can.
they always society told me fish was healthy.
It is.
It's fish.
So you have
healthy?
2 types of fish. You have fish farmed fish, which is fish in fish farms. You don't find microplastic in there because it's literally in a fish farm, but they are fed shit food. They're not in good life conditions.
That's why they're so
and they're
big,
fat, yes.
And the water is very
Dirty.
Dirty, yes.
So it's fucked up food. Don't buy fish farmed fish. Now then the second is you have the fish from the sea. But the problem is we throw at least 13 million tons of plastic into the ocean. The problem with plastic in the ocean, it never goes away. It becomes microplastic, and those are tiny little plastic pieces. What happens? People see the plastic flowing around in the ocean.
Yes.
They're swimming and hop, and they eat it. And you can see multiple fish being found dead that open the stomach full of plastic. You can also see multiple whales being found on the beach where they open the stomach full of plastic. So
it's a big problem if there are whales
For the
dying
fish,
by plastic,
yeah.
because actually how is it that who made it?
actually I don't know, but what I do know is we have been using plastic since the 1950s. And it's one of the world's greatest inventions because we use it every day. But it has a bad side. Why? Because we have been producing it, and in total we have produced 8.3 billion metric tons of plastics, which is literally the total weight of 1 billion elephants.
That's you get your facts straight. I'm gonna Google that after
Yes, you
this
can
one.
Google all this information. And one elephant weighs 7.5 tons. So the thing is, there is so much plastic into the landfills and also into the ocean.
Yes.
And there is a lot of pollution. Everyone knows that. And people in Belgium, not many people know that, because here in Belgium we're good at transporting the plastic instead of recycling the plastic.
Okay.
So we have paid China over 20 years to take our plastic, but now they have closed the doors. Now I don't know which countries are receiving the plastic, but we are. Turkey, for example. Turkey is receiving a lot of plastic, but they don't have the recycling systems over there to fix it. At least they get money, but what's money, you know? The
What's
climate
the value
or
of money when you're fucking up your climate? Yeah,
Indeed.
that's true.
And in Turkey or in Thailand or in Malaysia, in all those countries where you can find a lot of plastic, the climate is getting fucked up there, literally. It's destroying ecosystems. The water is getting polluted. It's very bad, and
I'm shocked about that
yeah,
information, you know?
indeed. And that's why we have so much pollution, and companies are making the solution. So what does this mean? We have created a technology for research and development for over 20 years, where they take all the plastic and they create oil from it. So we basically take something that nobody wants and we make something from it that everybody wants.
Is it accessible to everyone?
Yes. Everyone can also participate in helping the environment while building an extra stream of income.
Oh,
now, this machine costs $3 million and it has a revenue of $2 million a year, which means it's called the polypetron. The poly is plastic and the petron is the machine, the polypetron.
Yeah. That's bro, it has a big revenue, to be honest.
Yeah, of course, because there is so much plastic.
That puts some fear in me, you know? Like, will there even be paradises in 50 years?
Paradises, yes.
Yeah, on Earth, like...
Yeah. And I believe, like I said, in the power of money, where the plastic is getting a value, because oil has a value, it's the most traded commodity on Earth.
Yes.
When people understand plastic is oil, and oil can be made from plastics, then people will start searching all the plastic into these landfills.
But at what temperature do you have to burn plastic to make oil?
Between 400 to 600 degrees.
Okay.
And you don't burn it, you actually melt it. So it goes like in this.
Is it like raw oil or is it?
It's crude oil.
Okay.
So the thing is with this type of oil, when you want to make these type of plastics, you actually have to have refined oil, which you get from the crude oil.
Okay.
So what do? This is actually energy, and with our machine, we create back into crude oil, which is actually refined oil if you refine it, you know?
Okay.
So it's way more valuable than the crude oil that you get out from the earth.
Yeah, okay.
So it's very, very good, and that's why plastic to fuel is actually a business that will unlock millions of people all over the world, because plastic will get a value. Actually in Thailand already, plastic that is sorted
like these machines
has a value.
How many of these machines do we have in the world at the moment?
Between 5 and 10.
Oh.
That's not much. You know, we have been researching and into development for over 20 years. But if you understand this thing, you know, you see this iPhone. Right now, basically everyone has an iPhone or a smartphone, basically. Now, the thing is, when you understand this, when there are just 5 to 10 machines, but with the machinery we have into this planet, you will see this machine everywhere within 5 to 10 years, because this problem will go insane. People will talk, and there is a problem, and there is a problem, and there is a problem, and it will go skyrocketing. And then that's why people have to create those machines. And what will happen? We will commercialize this machine, and we will make factories that build these machines. Where the machine will be built really cheap, and also the technology will also be still in development, which will mean better and better technology. And I believe that through the network, like I said, and also to the power of money, we can make so much money doing this. And doing good feels great. You help the planet solving this problem, and you build an extra stream of income. Sepco Industries is the company that has been creating and perfecting this technology called the polypetron that takes away all the plastic and it creates oil from it. That's Sepco Industries. And now with Sepco Industries, we're doing a collaboration with the 3 best plastic to fuel companies, where we are working together on creating the best technology. So then, this machine will be everywhere, all around the world.
Even in Belgium.
Even in Belgium.
I would want one in my garden, you know, if that is possible.
Yeah, well, people will stop the plastic, if you know what I mean.
It's like, doesn't plastic come from oil?
Yeah.
Yes. So we reproduce it. Yes. So
It's
if
upcycle.
yes, so if we keep cycling this, won't there show another problem up? What is your answer on that?
That could be. You
Because-
mean with
because
the pollution comes from the oil? You mean that?
Yes, because the problem is right now. Yes, the
Yes.
problem right now is plastic. It's not a problem. We are very aware of it.
Yes.
So what will be the?
So basically, I know what you
Yes.
mean, and what you're saying is very true because the oil is also pollution. The thing is that we have to create plastics which are biodegradable, which means plastic can be made from hemp also.
Oh.
So this and the hemp plastic goes away in 30 days.
Okay.
The thing is, it's expensive.
Yeah, but
And that's why
if
they
we
don't do
have-
it.
If they have the money, they can do it.
Indeed. And that's why we have to shift an economy where it's actually conscious capitalism.
Yeah, that's a good word for that.
It
That's a
just
good
came, you
word
know.
for that.
And what we have to do with the remaining plastic, we have to create energy from it. Because otherwise it will still be laying in the ocean or into these landfills which are polluting the planet. When we create energy and money from the remaining pollution, we have the solution, and then we will also come with the new change that is making into this world.
And like, how many factories do we need to get rid of this?
All this problem. Well, it's a big problem,
Yes.
and we need at least around 800,000 of these machines all over the world, strategically placed next to landfills, where we have to first put in the plastic into machine and then create oil from it. You know, it's a lot of machines. It's a lot.
800,000.
It's a lot.
bro.
Well,
I mean, there is a guy in the world that can pay that in one day, isn't it?
yeah,
There
of
is
course.
a guy, so.
Warren Buffett. He would-
Yeah, if you bring this idea to him and he's like, you know, I like it, he could make he could change a big problem, you know.
I believe that this will come, and it's just a matter of time where people will start to realize it. Because when more machines come, where more plastic will be gone, people will start to realize proof of concept, where people see that what we are doing, it's working.
But why don't we close the plastic consuming companies? Like,
Oh.
is there no alternative for plastic? Like, when you change it to oil, you're solving the plastic problem, but plastic is still like micro, like you said, nano.
Yeah, that's
So
why we
how
have
do
we have to catch the plastic before it comes microplastic.
like,
And there are actually literally solutions coming up to find and to destroy nanoplastic.
and like nanoplastic. How do you explain it to the viewers? Nanoplastic.
Nanoplastic is plastic which you can't see with the naked eye.
Okay.
So you can't see it, we already eat it and drink it and breathe it. The thing is, we can't stop that anymore.
Okay.
It's there. But the plastic that is not yet microplastic, we have to catch that and we have to create energy from it as soon as possible.
Okay.
It's actually code red.
And how do we create like an education system that gets people aware of this problem? How do we do that?
I think we're doing that right now.
Okay.
We talking to each other,
Yes, yes.
also
This is a form of
making
education.
blogs, also
Okay.
making other type of videos where we go to the landfills, where we go to the machines, where you can also see the problem with your own eyes.
There will come a time, not far away from the present moment, that there will be like a group of people, like 500 man, 1,000 man, 20,000 man, walking on the streets sharing the plastic problem. Like, how far is that away?
Well, actually,
From
in
now.
just a few years, you will see people talking about the plastic problem in various countries, and there's a problem, and there's a problem, and there's a problem, and people, they're craving for a solution. They're craving for a solution, and we have the solution with our machinery. Now, we are expanding this technology worldwide
Yeah.
through the power of networking. We are
So by social media?
Yes.
you mean network.
Social network influencers through social media.
Okay.
So through that power, and we are just in 1 year in over 140 countries where people are talking about this problem. And now, I believe only through the network we can fix this problem.
Okay.
And we are spreading the solution to the pollution. And it's our job to make people conscious. And not
Yes.
only about the plastic problem,
It
you
is.
know? The plastic problem is one thing, but it's also building multiple streams of income. It's also
Yeah, it's not like we're
building good
focusing
habits.
on one thing. Yes.
It's also making extra value for you and your loved ones. It's a really big thing, and we're here. We're still young. We have to make change. We have to show the people that it's possible to make a difference, because we're taught that we in school that we cannot do, and doubt ourselves, and negative programming.
Don't think big enough, you'll fail. That's what
Yeah.
they taught me, you know.
Indeed, and they want us to think small, just get a job, just do normal, go to school.
Marry at 30.
Yeah, marry at 30, buy a house, go lend a house, you know, and
Eat shit until you're 70, like
Yes.
something like that.
and that's why it all
Yeah,
comes, you know.
fuck that.
You know, it comes like this. It's literally wake up and break free.
Always I wake up and break free.
Yeah, wake
Like
up,
that.
or
Give me
you
the
can do it
bucks,
like
give me
this.
the bucks. I like that.
Wake up and break free, because we're here to break free. Everyone, his birthright is to be free here. But how do you be free? I
Oh,
believe
yes,
to
what's
the
free?
plastic problem, because now the plastic landfills, they are becoming gold mines. Why? Because in just one plastic landfill where we have set up a machine,
Yes.
there is around 400 million kilos of plastic
On one landfill.
in one landfill.
400
Million
million kilos.
So basically, when you have created oil from that, which
Yeah.
means let's say a bad scenario, which means 200 million liters of oil.
Yeah.
So cut to half.
Yes.
Now, when you sell that for just 50 cents per liter, you have at least in one landfill
100
a
millions.
value of 100 million euros.
See.
And in Thailand alone, there are over 2,000 landfills only in Thailand.
Bro,
so
wake them up. They
so-
aren't hearing this
yeah.
information.
2,000 landfills of plastic. 90% full of plastic.
Okay.
Because I've been to Thailand, I've seen how much plastic they use there. You think it's bad here?
Is it more than in Belgium?
Oh, way more. They give a
Like-
plastic bag in the plastic bag, and it's like that.
Why? Where does that come from?
Because plastic is so cheap, or because plastic is so easy. It's so
Yes,
fun.
But are they
It's-
not educated about the fact?
No, they don't
from
even
the
know
danger?
where. They don't even let. I have asked people in Thailand, do you know about these landfills? And they, what are landfills?
Yeah,
They're not
programmed.
conscious. They're
No, yeah, it's programmed. They're just like held of certain type of information to not rise up and gather a group of people. You know, I
Yes,
think
they
that's how
don't
it
know.
works. Yes, it's fucked up that we know it and it's not such a big problem over here. Like it will be a break. Maybe it is.
yeah,
but
it's already a problem here because around 60,000 tons of plastic is already stocked here in warehouses. And
tons.
yeah,
How
they
many
don't know what to
kilo
do.
is that? 60,000 tons.
It would
Like,
like-
1 ton is 1,000 kilos, bro. Is it like 6 million kilos or something?
6 million, yeah, 6 million kilos.
Sick. I don't know.
Whoa! So yeah,
That's a
basically
lot.
that's what we're doing. You know,
Okay.
we're making people conscious, and now people realize plastic landfills become gold mines. But it's like this, you know, you have a gold mine there, right? And that doesn't mean you're getting the gold out from it. First, you need the people. You need a pickaxe. You need an oven to get the gold from the mine, and that takes time.
Truth.
Around 5 to 10 years with 2 machines to take away a whole landfill. But the good thing is, when you have taken away the whole landfill of plastic, you can just create real estate from it. So it's a win-win-win-win situation
Yeah, so you're
for
already
everyone.
looking on the bigger
Yeah,
picture.
it's a very
amazing.
big picture, and
It's amazing.
it's a business that will unlock millions of people all over the world, especially in Asia where they use so much
And
plastic.
how many days does it take to build this machine?
It depends on which machine you are using, because
How many are there?
there are 150 machines, over
Oh,
150
shit.
companies, and it's good because we need so much companies in order to fix this problem.
Yes, one will work, wouldn't it?
Indeed. And there are actually in total, like, say, 5 companies which are doing this really successfully, and they are doing a lot of plastic into oil.
Where's your company stated at?
It's in Thailand. It's called Sepco Industries.
Yes, but I mean on the top 5 list, where does it stand? Is the first one?
We are the company which takes the most plastic and creates the most oil from it.
So you're the most productive.
Yeah, we're the most
Certain way.
effective.
Okay.
We have the most effective machine. It's like you have the iPhone.
So
You know,
you have the iPhone.
yeah,
and
we
they
have the iPhone in that industry.
They're the first Nokia.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So basically, I want to tell the viewers, this is an industry that just is beginning, and I don't know if you know this one, but this is a Bitcoin, and a Bitcoin, well, if we have bought,
Show that to me. Like, bro, is this word like what is the word?
well, if you had the digital value from it,
Yes.
then you had literally 10k, 10,000
Okay,
euros.
okay,
But this is not a digital Bitcoin.
Yeah, but it is real. I can't touch my bitcoins.
Yes,
These are
still
not
they're
real.
real. Fuck.
Yes.
So yeah.
Money, I don't know, bro. We will talk about that in the next episode.
Yeah, of
maybe,
course.
Maybe money is fake, you know. Let's talk about some conspiracies next time.
Indeed. We have much to talk about.
Yes, a lot
And
of positive thoughts to share. You know?
Indeed. We have to share so much questions that we have to ask to each other. And in this episode, it was about the plastic problem because we have to fix it. And we are one. We can do this. And if you want to know more about this industry, just click around on my YouTube channel. You'll find some videos and send me a private message or send me an email and we can get in touch because you need to know. Share the facts because the facts beat the conversations. And this is just the beginning. Well, I think we have talked about enough for the plastic problem.
Yeah.
Actually, I can go for 6 to 10 hours talking about this
Yes, your
because I am
girlfriend is
so
very-
informed about it.
Yes.
And I know how big this problem is, and we all know how bigger the problem, the bigger the opportunity.
Of course.
So, guys, I'll see you in the next episode.
I'll see you in the next episode. Rock this one.
Yes.
You know, rock it.
Yes.
This one.
Drip
Where's
it.
my phone? Where's my phone?
Basically,
I need
give
I
a
need phone
like.
case and my
Give a
Instagram's over
subscribe.
here. That's
I will
it.
I will put it on the podcast.
Yes.
Who is he? Yes, he's the guy. You will know. Give a like, give a subscribe, join the tribe. We'll see you in the next podcast.
Thank
This
you.
is just the beginning.
Thank you. See you next time.